Okay, joined by Dessie Farrell, the Dublin Senior Football manager, looking ahead to the All-Ireland semi-final against Cavan this weekend. Dessie, first of all, how are preparations going for the game? Any injury concerns heading into the game?
No injury concerns. Preparations have been going very well. Obviously the games are coming thick and fast, but you know there's something to be liked about that as well. There's not much downtime, not much hanging around, and players are obviously anxious to get on with the games, and that's the way we have it.
Obviously a very strong performance in the Leinster final against Meath, especially in that first half. You must be happy with the guys' form heading into the All-Ireland semi-final, but I'm sure, looking at the 3 games you've played so far in the Championship this year, still plenty to work on heading into the All-Ireland semi-final.
Yeah, there always is. I think as you go on this competition, there's a big step up, and while Leinster was good to us, we performed quite well. We're under no illusions as to the challenge that lies ahead. Once you move into All-Ireland semi-final stage, that's to be expected, and there's definitely plenty to work on, and we've been working on that in the intervening weeks since the Meath game.
It was announced this week, some good news, that the full panel will be allowed into Croke Park for the All-Ireland semi-final. I know that's something you were eager to get over the line after the Leinster final in particular. How important is that to have the full panel in the stadium for the game?
Yeah, it's hugely important. I think ourselves and many other teams and management teams around the country had made representations to the authorities on that one. It's a whole squad effort, and it's very unfortunate to be leaving people behind and players having to watch games at home. It was completely unsatisfactory, and we're delighted now that it's been resolved.
And you mentioned earlier on the fact that games are coming thick and fast, and a strong panel is hugely important this year, maybe even more so than other years.
Yeah, look, it's surreal in terms of the season that we've had. It was always going to be a priority to try and keep everyone as fit as possible. You never know, through injury or the risk of COVID now obviously is a big concern, so thankfully we've a clean bill of health.
You mentioned COVID as well. Obviously we've gone down to level 3 now from level 5, but overall over the past few weeks and months, how have the COVID restrictions been maybe impacting in terms of training and preparation for games?
I think they've been the same for everyone. Obviously a huge amount of vigilance required. We have to be careful to protect each other and protect our families, of course, and there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to make sure that our environment is as safe as possible, and I think we've managed reasonably well. Everyone has done their best with it, and big concern now is obviously moving back to level 3. From a team perspective, preparing for an All-Ireland semi-final, you want to take every precaution still.
We all watched the Ulster final, the Cavan's win over Donegal in the Ulster final. What sort of challenge can you expect from them at the weekend this weekend? Yeah,
they had a phenomenal win over Donegal. Donegal are highly regarded team, and they made them look quite average at times, you know, which was great credit due to Cavan on that performance. Show great character, determination, and you know they're coming to an All-Ireland semi-final on the crest of a wave, very, very confident. Come through the tough side of the draw in terms of prelim game as well up there in Ulster, which hasn't been done in a long, long time. So they'll be buoyed up by that.